Hello everyone. While navigating the internet, I ended up watching this video, 101 games that everyone should play at least once, by Triple Jump. Despite being over 2 hours long, I had a blast seeing it and learning why those games had earned this spot. A thought came across, hey Ken, why don't you play these games? You have wanted to stream and this should be a great way to put some variety out there. I agree with my own thoughts, and therefore I present the 101 games to rekindle my love for gaming. During the past few years, work, responsibility, and life has come between me and what used to be my favorite activity as a kid and teenager. I would like to attempt to bring back the spark once again. What better way through some of the best and most iconic games available right now. I have tweaked the list a little bit, I'll admit that, to make it more accessible and to throw some old goodies out there. I don't want to talk more, so let's get right into the list. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Had a crazy boom in 2020, makes sense why it's here. Assassin's Creed 2, childhood favorite, can't wait to experience an adult, and it's one of those classic games in this list. Batman Arkham Asylum is one of the best superhero games ever made, and it's been years since I wanted to return to the Arkham series. BioShock is a masterpiece. It's one of my top games for me, and Big Daddy is still one of my favorite characters of all time. BioShock Infinite is one of the most memorable games I've ever played, from the setting, the music, the story. I cannot wait to come back, and I wish there was more BioShock. Borderlands 2, it is my favorite game, period. I cannot wait to run through this perfection once again. Maybe we'll be in co-op this time. Braid. I have no idea what this game is, but I do like puzzles, so hopefully it's a good one. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Side note, since we're here, if it has a campaign, just like this game, I'll try to do it in the hardest difficulty, for example in Veteran. With that said, I am not ready for the Mile High Club level. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Don't really know much about this game. All I know is a PlayStation 1 game era, and my expectations are quite low, even though everybody talks very highly of this game. Cave Story. Yet another unknown for me, but the cover looks fun. Celeste. Very excited to finally experience this journey. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a very good platformer, so this will be an interesting game. And speaking of platforming, Crash Bandicoot. Specifically is Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped is the one mentioned in the list, but since we're here, we might as well do 1 and 2. Dead Space. I love space as it is. It also terrifies me, so this will be a very cool experience. Deadly Premonition. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I thought it said Deadly Promotion initially, so the cover makes more sense now. Still don't know what it is though. Detroit Become Human. Don't know anything about this game, I have no idea, but when I showed it to my girlfriend, she was very excited, so yay. Deus Ex. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. I have no idea what to expect. Devil May Cry, specifically the first one. I have never been a big fan of these kinds of games under gameplay perspective, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Disco Elysium? I'm probably butchering that no matter what. So I'm just gonna say this. The cover looks fun. The name is cool. Moving on. Doom, the remakes. Yes! I am so excited to go back for this one. It's one of my favorite games that have come out in the last few years, and I just want to go back to it. DuckTales Remaster, the only Disney themed game in this list. I remember when it came out, there was a lot of excitement about it. Elden Ring, perhaps the biggest game of 2022, and I have tried to stay away from anything related to this game to make my experience of it the most genuine I can give you guys. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, played it when I was younger, but I didn't really appreciate it of what it was, so I need to go back for it. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. The cover says nothing, the title says nothing. I have no idea what this is, but for some reason I am super excited about it. Please don't be a disappointment. Fallout 3. And here we arrive on the first replacement on the list. I don't want to take anything away from Fallout 3. I think it's an excellent game, but I already played it. So we're gonna replace it with, I think, something that it will make honor to it. Fallout 4. Bigger game, tons to do, better graphics, newer graphics, so it's in the same idea of Fallout 3, just a little bit bigger and more modern. Final Fantasy VII. Yet again, another replacement. I really don't care about the Final Fantasy series and the gameplay that they give me. So this one is gonna be replaced with the Ratchet & Clank trilogy. I never got to finish the first game, and I can't wait to go back to the other two. Yet another Final Fantasy game, same explanation as the earliest one, so we're just gonna replace it with a game that should have been here, Cuphead. It's interesting that this wasn't here. Also, I'm putting myself in a corner by giving myself another platformer game, Gears of War. I don't remember much about this game. It's the first one that we're gonna play, and I remember passing it, but not really anything about it. Ghost of Tsushima. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I have only heard good things about this game, but I think it's a challenging one. Let's see how it goes. God of War, the newer ones. I never played any of the God of War games, but I've only heard good things about this one specifically too. Grand Theft Auto 5. This is an amazing game. There's a reason why this game is still relevant till this day. I cannot wait to go back and play it for the third time in the third generation of consoles that it's releasing. Grim Fandango. I watched Funhouse plays this game and it wasn't really my style, so this one's gonna be replaced as well. This time with the Sly Collection. Sly Cooper is coming in, so I'm very excited to go back into the adventures of Sly Cooper and the gang. Hades. Tons of nominations, ton of awards for the year. To say that I'm excited for this game is an understatement. This one is probably gonna be in the first 10 games that I play just because I'm so excited to go with it. And now that they announced a sequel, I have to play this. Half-Life 2. I remember when this game won Game of the Decade Award during the 2012 Video Game Awards. So I'm excited that, ironically, after a decade, I get to play this game for once. Halo 3. I have played this game way too much. This is one of the first games that I ever owned for the 360, but I really haven't played much since that era. Halo Reach. I mostly played the multiplayer and the other modes like Forge. The campaign though, I remember is a great story, but I can't recall any of the missions or anything like that, so this will be really refreshing. The Halo continues. Halo Combat Evolved. Out of all the Halo games, this is the only one I never got around to finish or even playing that much since I started with Halo 2. Heavy Rain. Thriller, detective, classic PlayStation 3 game era. I'm so happy that I finally get to play it. It's right up my alley. Hitman Blood Money. I love the Hitman series and how creative and chaotic it can be with its assassinations. Absolutely over the moon that this one made it to the list. Hollow Knight. I'll be honest, I don't know how I feel about this one because it provides the two things that I am not good at: combat and platforming at the same time. So this one and Cuphead will be my real challenges in this list. Horizon Forbidden West. I know absolutely nothing about this game, but it looks fun. Robot dinosaurs? Yeah, looks very fun. Journey. This game was slept on when it came out by my peers, and I didn't know it won Game of the Year. I'm so excited to go and play this game. Katamari Damacy Reroll. Yeah, no, we're not doing this. So we're gonna play Alien Isolation. Funny enough, this was supposed to be my Halloween game of 2021, but that spot was given to Silent Hill 2. So I'm actually excited that I get to finally get around to play this game for once. Kirby's Adventure. Classic all-style game. I love the Super Nintendo version of this game, so going a little bit back to the origins of Kirby will be an interesting thing. LA Noire. Always loved the uniqueness of this game with the gameplay and the story of it. I cannot wait to replay this game and try to do better than my first time. Life is Strange. Love this series, need to go back in time for this one, and I'm gonna be playing the remastered versions because I still haven't touched those, even though they look the same. Limbo. This one invaded me during the 360 era, so another classic that we get to knock out of the list. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's Mario Kart, the most successful Mario Kart game ever made. There's a reason why this game survived the Wii U era and got ported to the Nintendo Switch and DLC as well, expansions. Honestly, this could be one of those game nights, so let's see how it goes. But Mass Effect 2 is another game that evaded my radar. It was never my thing, the sci-fi style of this game. Also, EA that didn't have the best reputation, but I'm willing to give it a shot. And just about the second one, we'll see if we go back to do the whole trilogy. Continue with the twos. Mega Man 2. I never played a Mega Man game, and yet again, another combat platforming game. But I suspect this one should be easier just because it's a little bit older. Metal Gear Solid. I have played this game in the original PlayStation 1, the original version, so it's gonna get replaced because it's hard to get it right now, with Hitman, the remake trilogy that we had. I love Hitman, so like I said before, very excited for this one. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I am a little scared to play it because I know it's a massive game, but I remember the trailer when it came out in the Video Game Awards and it was absolutely mind-blowing, so you know, nervous and excited at the same time. Metroid Prime. Currently, I don't have access to it. I really don't care that much about it. So we're gonna switch Samus with another iconic female video game character, Tomb Raider. We'll decide if we do the trilogy or just the first game, Minecraft. This game shaped years of my life. It has changed so much though, so I cannot wait to come back for it after 6 years of not playing it. I bet I will be very lost. Mortal Kombat 11. I love Mortal Kombat. I can say it is my favorite fighting game series ever, and I haven't really touched the 11th one even though I own it, but I really haven't done anything about it, so I am very excited to go back for it. Nier. I will not be saying that last word because I bet you guys will make fun of me. I'll say this, I have played like 3 hours of this game. It was very fun, but I never got to finish it, so I'm willing to finish it this time, of course. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, any ending, there's like what, 8, 6, 16 of them. Any ending, I'll take anything. Good, bad, evil, I'll take it. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. No particular excited about this one. You know how I feel about these kinds of games, so let's see how it goes. Good vibes though. Outer Wilds. Going blind into this one, just like the Rapture. I don't know what's going on. We're just going in. That's it. Perfect Dark. Don't care about it right now. Maybe in the future. Right now, it's gonna get replaced. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, my personal favorite Call of Duty of all time, and I honestly believe it's the best one, so I am very excited that I get to play the remaster version. So let's see. Persona 4, finally I have a reason to play Persona, and the best part, we don't get one but two Personas because we also get Persona 5 The Royal. Pikmin 3, absolutely not. I need a Wii U for this game. We're not doing that. It's getting replaced by Dishonor. I know it's a very different gameplay, but we're not playing Pikmin. Pokemon Yellow. I remember playing this in the Game Boy Advance back in the day, so this will be kind of fun. I'm still indecisive between Pokemon Yellow, the original, or Let's Go because it's the same thing, just modern, so we'll see. Portal, one of my favorite games of all time, period. And the best part of all this, we get 1 and Portal 2. And Portal 2 expands perfectly on the first one with stories, its characters, its setting, so I am beyond the moon. These two are gonna be in my first 5. There's guarantee. This will be one of my first games that I ever played. Quake. This one falls into category we have seen already a few times. I know it's a classic, but I haven't played it. Let's see how it goes. Red Dead Redemption 2. I didn't care about the first one, to be honest, so hopefully the second one will be a better job capturing my attention. So here we go. Resident Evil. This cover scares me. There's so much happening and nothing has to do with zombies. I am scared. It's a classic, ? And it's also the original Resident Evil. I feel this is gonna mess with me as bad as the Silent Hill 2 gameplay did. Hopefully it's not that bad. Resident Evil 4, another classic addition to the list. I never got to play it, but I'm very excited to do it. Shadow of the Colossus. I am very surprised this made it to the list, I'm being honest with you. But it's a different kind of style of gaming. The gameplay is different, the story is different, so I'm mildly excited about this. Not super excited. Sid Meier's Civilization 4. I have played some Civ games, including the newest one, Civ 6. I cannot play these games, but you know what I can play? Civilization Revolution. So we're gonna be playing that one instead. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You know what I realized while doing this list? I have never played a classic 2D Sonic game. Every single Sonic game I have played is a 3D version of it, so this will be a nice experience. Soul Calibur 2 is very hard to get to access, so we're gonna just replace it with Hotline Miami. I'm gonna be honest with you, I just need an excuse to play this game. Here we are. Spider-Man PS4, that's how it used to be called. This has to be the most exciting game in this whole list. this is the only Spider-Man game I haven't played. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and I know, if you're a Spider-Man fan, you should have played this. And it's already on PC, it's been in PC for months, but I've been holding it until we get to do it here. Believe me, it won't take too long for me to play this one. Spyro the Dragon story time. I used to have this game in PlayStation 1, but the game was glitched, so every time I went through a specific gate, Spyro never landed. He was always flying. So now that the games have been remade, I can finally play and pass Spyro. So I am actually very excited for this one, even though it's an old one. Star Wars, Knight of the Old Republic. I love Star Wars, and I'm so glad this one made it to the list. I just finished reading one of the books for Star Wars, and I am beyond the moon that I get to play Star Wars again. StarCraft 2. Yep. Moving on. Stardew Valley. I have seen bits of it. It looks very fun. I cannot wait to go and live a peaceful life. Also, maybe it will be a co-op game. Who knows? Also, I just noticed there's a little cat on the roof. Oh, that's so cute. Super Mario 64. I played the DS version of this game, and let me tell you, for me, back in the day, it was quite difficult, okay? So I'm pretty sure it still is difficult, and it's a platformer. Let's see how this goes. Super Mario World, I love this one though. It's a classic. It is one of my first video games I've ever played, and also passed, very important. So I am super excited to go to literally one of my childhood games. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This one is most likely gonna be a game night, but we can also pass the story. I really like Smash, so this will be a fun experience. System Shock 2. Yep. Tetris Effect. Connected. It's Tetris. It will be an afternoon of Tetris. Nothing else gonna happen. It will be a nice Tetris afternoon. Skyrim. This one will be long, but you're telling me that I get to go back to Skyrim once again in the newest version of it? Sign me up. I cannot wait to go back to Skyrim. The Last of Us. The game that won every award imaginable when it came out. I stay away from all the spoilers until this moment, and I also get The Last of Us Part 2. Also skip away from all spoilers. This will be a nice journey. I cannot actually go and play for this. Wanna see the hype behind. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. While we're here, I should express this. I have never played a Legend of Zelda game. So this game that has been perhaps the biggest game of the Nintendo Switch, the one that gave it its popularity. But we don't get just one Legend of Zelda game. We get another one with Ocarina of Time and another one with the Wind Waker. I have barely heard of those last ones, but they have always been very praised in the past from the internet, people, everyone. So I'm actually kind of excited to play Zelda for once. The Sims 3. I don't really know if the Sims have a goal or anything, but here we go. The Walking Dead. No, I refuse to play this game. We'll explain why when it gets to it, but for now, we're gonna replace it with another zombie game, Left 4 Dead 2. Amazing zombie game, co-op, chaotic, and we might add mods to it to make it even better. Let's see. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. I don't have the best relationship with the Witcher series. I honestly found it very boring when I played 2 and the first one, so I'm gonna go with positive vibes. I'm gonna try my best for this one on the third one, okay? For realsies. Time Splitters. Yep. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I was shocked that Tony Hawk made it to this list. But then again, I remember, can you name such an iconic game as this? Like, everyone used to like skating because of this game. Everyone tried skateboarding because of these games. This man is a legend. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. This is one of those series that it was always around me, but I never got to play it, being a PlayStation exclusive. With that said, Uncharted 2 is here, and so is Uncharted 4 at Thief's End. So we might as well do a playthrough of all 4 games. Undertale. I have been so patient with this game. I immediately downloaded it when it came out to the Game Pass, but I held up because I wanted to stream. It's still sitting on my games, and I'm very confident it will be really early in the journey when I play this game. Unpacking. Not my style. Already played it. I want to do something bigger. Resident Evil 2. This is just an excuse to play more Resident Evil, I'll be honest. I'm getting more into the series. With this one added to it, it will mean 1, 2, 4 are in it already. So only missing 3 because I have played 5 and 6, and then I can play 7 and 8. What Remains of Edith Finch. I think this is a short game. I am very intrigued. I have no idea what it is, but I do like the cover, and I don't know, it sounds like a mystery, so I like a mystery game. World of Warcraft. This is way too much. It will take forever. I'm pretty sure I will never finish it. So I'm gonna replace it with another huge PC game, League of Legends. Yes, I know it's not the same, calm down, but I think it will be a nice afternoon or afternoons playing League of Legends because I used to play it a lot, so it will be fun. Yakuza 0. Thank you to Ray Narvaez Jr. for introducing me to this amazing series, and I finally get to play it. They're all in the Xbox Game Pass, and I cannot wait to play them all, and I kind of want to play them all. Yakuza is game number 100 in this list. There's one more game left, and finally it's the final boss of the list. At least I believe it is. Dark Souls. Here it is. Dark Souls. This one is definitely going to be the very last game I ever play in this list. The level of difficulty, how iconic it is, how much it has projected itself into the gaming community, how it presented itself as a franchise. It has gained the title, at least for me, as the final boss. It says here that I have played it, but I'll be honest with you, I played like 2 hours of it. I never got past the cemetery. I'll say it, I'm not ashamed of it. So this time, we're gonna pass the whole thing. I'm going for Cinder. Now that we have talked about all 101 games, let's talk about the schedule, the plan that I have, because this will be probably a multi-year plan, at least for now. It will begin this month on January 2023 if everything goes according to plan. That will be the first stream, and I'm gonna try to make it consistently at least every Wednesday and any other day that I have off from my real job, I like to say, until this becomes something bigger. I will start with the Xbox because that's where I have a lot of these games. I should have probably around 50 of these games already owned or with the Xbox Game Pass. Some of them I have it in the PC, so once we're done with the Xbox, we move to the PC and then the Switch because I have that console. Lastly, it's gonna be the PlayStation. I don't have a PS4 or PS5, so I need to get one of those in order to finish the games and also buy those games. Once I'm done with the PlayStation, we're gonna come back to the Xbox where everything began, and we can play Dark Souls as the final game because I own that game in 2 different versions for some reason. I hated myself that much. Some extra notes before we finish so it makes a clear concept of what we're trying to accomplish here. Number 1, the main objective is to pass the main story of the game if it has one, not to complete the game to 100%. I'm not trying to go for every achievement or every secret. We're just gonna go to the main campaign or story. This will be a series that I will try to live stream the whole journey in Twitch and then upload that video to YouTube if possible. 3. Every so often, when we reach a new milestone on the channel, so let's say 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers on the channels, a game will be added to the list. The game will be selected by a poll at the end of the month by you. Where it will be? Great question. Either Twitter, Instagram, maybe even YouTube itself, because I think we can make polls on YouTube. With all that said, and if you're still here, thank you for seeing this. And I hope you enjoy the journey and you can go with me the whole way. And I hope I get to play some of your favorite games and show you how another person can play it, but also if we manage to rekindle the love of gaming. Thank you. Subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. See you guys until next time.